Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Into the box now, Albert Almora. He will lead this one off today. Popped him up. Perez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first two games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still. Now in the box, Javier Baez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and he pops him up. Aguilar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and one to Schwarber. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. Comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. To his left, Perez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Baez has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out.
Bryant's got it. Oh, look at Bryant. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Daniel Descalzo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Kane is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting 8th, the right fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Kyle Hendricks. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
The center fielder.
A ball and no strikes.
Cain.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In there, strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Slapped hard the opposite way, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that's up and in for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? In now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And he takes ball one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Yasmani Grandal will be next. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Hayward looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Fielder, Bryant.
Here's Ryan Braun now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. The sights in back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oh and 1, here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Popped him up. Grandal has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. On a line, that's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More to come on. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
The center fielder.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Every
Now
pitcher
batting.
loves to get quick
The
outs, right?
shortstop.
How about that?
Perez.
One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the
Perez.
inning.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll step on first
Now
himself
batting.
for the out.
The right fielder.
So bases are
Christian.
empty here with two gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches, but they lead. So the batting order turns over now, and set
Leading
to
off
go
for the Cubs,
Albert Almora.
the
1
center
for 2
fielder,
on his
number
line so
5,
far in the game.
Albert Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Back up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Ready once again,
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, what a dive. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Called strike 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1. 2-0. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 29.
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Descalso ranges to his right, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers get. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old.
Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Second home run early in the year, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Digging in once again, Daniel Descalso. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Your attention, please. These changes.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 58, Alex Claudio. Now catching and
here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he'll stay with it here as he
The
puts the
center
squeeze
fielder,
on it for out number
6.
1. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Shortstop.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Hernan Perez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Ian Happ will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ian Happ.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
I got the count 1-2.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 35, Bryant. Shooter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? Oh, and he can't come up with it. Flips it behind his back. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Steve Cishek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to first. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider laid off for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The batter, number 3.
So striding forward now, Daniel Descalso. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit.
Hitting for the Brewers,
Brandon Morrow
16.
comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching for
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Morrow.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder,
Stepping
8.
up to the plate, Ryan Braun. He doubled his last time through. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
And that misses for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Saladino, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're
Now
piling
batting,
up the hits on the
the
day, but
seventh fielder.
so far not many
Well,
runs to
let's
show
go.
for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So it was a
Now
swinging
batting,
strike
shortstop,
3. Lorenzo
Erga.
Cain becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. The 0-1 offering. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cubbies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the